Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you 3 super easy rustic home decor DIYs that absolutely anybody can do. So sit back and get ready to get your craft on with me. Okay, the first DIY is using a Dollar Tree rectangular tray, and all I did with this was give it 3 good coats of the Waverly chalk paint and plaster. And I did use my heat gun in between coats to make sure that it was dry before I applied the next one. And I just hit all over. I didn't want any of the gold showing through. So I hit the sides, the outside, the bottom side. I wasn't real concerned about the center part there because I am going to be covering that with something else here in a minute. So, yeah. Excuse me. And there you can see I'm just drying it with my heat gun. Y'all, if you don't have one, you are missing out. Next thing I did, I wanted to highlight the little beadwork around the edge of the tray, the little accents. So I'm just using my stencil brush from Dollar Tree and some Waverly Antique Wax to really bring those out. So what I'm going to do to the bottom is I'm using these quart size paint stir sticks that you can pick up in a pretty good size package from either Lowe's or Home Depot, and they're only 98 cents a package. I do recommend using some old scissors to cut these with. Don't use your good craft scissors. And I'm cutting them to fit the bottom of my tray because I do want that wood floor look. Next, I decided to make a stain using the Waverly chalk paint in truffle. And you can make a stain out of any kind of paint. It doesn't have to be chalk paint. Just add water to some paint, stir it around. And I love applying this kind of thing with baby wipes. Baby wipes to me are a necessity in my craft room for doing this. So the next thing I did is I just started to attach the sticks to the bottom of the tray using my Gorilla Glue sticks. I love Gorilla Glue, y'all. Never had a problem with it. And to kind of get that wood floor look, I do want the joints staggered. Just, I don't want them lined up perfect. I want them staggered just like you would a wood floor. Now, if you didn't want to go this route, if that doesn't fit your decor, there's lots of other options. You could paint the bottom of the tray there a different color. You could cover it with scrapbook paper. You could cover it with fabric. You could use even Cricut vinyl. Just cut a piece to fit and stick that sucker right on in there. Now, when I get down to this last row, they weren't really cut perfect, but it all works out and it looks great in my bathroom as a succulent holder. I just love the way this turned out. It looks great in my bathroom. You could also put candles in there. I just added 3 of the square glass candle holders from Dollar Tree, some succulents, and a bag of their black rocks. Looks great in my bathroom. I just love it. All right, DIY number 2 is using a 4-compartment wood box that I was able to find. Actually, I found several of them at a local kind of an outlet type place. And you could use this to put your forks, knives, and spoons in. But what I chose to do with it was just add some florals. But all I did to it to start off, because it was in really good shape, I just hit it kind of light with some sandpaper and then just give it a light coat of the Waverly chalk paint and plaster. Then I applied my Chalk Couture transfer that just says family. It's a part of another set. And I'm applying the Colonial Blue chalk paste Y'all, I love chalk couture so much. You get so much detail and that you just can't get with a Cricut. There's no weeding. There's no worrying about that kind of stuff. Sorry, my dogs are barking. And you just simply, a little bit goes a long way. Just dab a little on, smear it on, and then take the excess off with your squeegee. So I wanted to put a little more detail on it. So from another set, I pulled out these leaf transfers there. And I'm using the sage chalk paste. And you don't want to use paint or chalk paint with these transfers. Trust me, you'll ruin them. You want to use the chalk paste that is sold by Chalk Couture, and I will put a link in my description box for my website with Chalk Couture because I am a designer with the company. I just love the way this turned out. I just added some greenery from Walmart and one stem of those, I think they're Gerber daisies from the Dollar Tree. Very easy. DIY number 3. I'm not even sure this qualifies as a DIY, but the minute I saw this heart container, I knew what I wanted to do with it. And I didn't have to do anything to this container at all. I didn't have to distress it. It came like that. So all I did was just clean it up a little bit. It was a little dirty, but I knew I wanted to make a floral arrangement out of this and give to my mother for Mother's Day. So that's exactly what I did. And my mother loves purple, and in her bedroom, it's in the lavender, lighter purple color. So I did use 2 bundles of the lavender that you get from Walmart. They're only 97 cents a bundle. It looks beautiful. I really like Walmart's florals. For the money, you can't beat it. And I did pick up a couple of bundles of, I believe that's called wheatgrass. It's laying there on the table because I wasn't sure how much, I was going to use. I just kind of get in there and just make it look until, it looks good to me. So I just stuff it in there, and I only added a few pieces of the wheatgrass, and that's all there was to this one. And there you go. My mom absolutely loved it, and I love the way it turned out as well. So pretty. I love the rustic touch to it. I want to thank y'all so much for being here. If you like what you saw today, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Until the next one, guys, go get your craft on.